Hi everyone, this is Jared from the Broken Seal, and today we're going to be playing Marvel Legendary. We're going to be playing solo, obviously. This is just the base game. This was a game that I've kind of wanted for a while, but I knew that they had a lot of content for, and didn't know like where I should start. Randomly last week I was looking up the game on Board Game Geek, and looked at some buying guides. And one of the things while I was going through the buying guides that I saw was a golden, what is it called? The golden solo rule set to allow you to play solo and enhance your solo play, I guess. I just heard a lot of people saying it was really good, and that's how they played when they played solo. So I figured, why not? Let's try it out and see how it goes. So because this is my first time playing, and this is just the base set, I set up everything according to, if this is your first time playing, in the rule book. I did modify how I set up the game based off of the golden solo rule set. That's what I keep looking over at. I'll post a link to it down in the description, so that way if you want to play it as well, and if you're not familiar with it, you can go and find that out. But basically, I'm going to be playing with Cyclops, Wolverine, Spider-Man. Who are the other two? Cyclops, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Hawkeye. And we're going against Red Skull, and we're going to try and save the city before things go horrible. So you won't see my deck on screen down here since there's so much going on with the board. I didn't want to muddle it up more with my cards, so I'll be drawing cards. You'll see it on the face cam if you're that concerned, but I'll play my cards up here so that way you know what I'm doing. We're going to start off with 6 cards, I believe. Yeah, 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we get our first 5 recruits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. So in the beginning of the turn, normally you would flip over 1 villain, but with the golden solo rule set, you draw your hand of 6 cards, draw 1 hero card. Oh, that's the next one. You draw 2 villain cards and resolve. So first one is a scheme twist right off the bat. Twist, put the twist next to the scheme, so it goes over here. I'll put it like that. Then the next villain card is the lizard. It has a fight effect. If you fight the lizard in the sewers, each other player gains a wound. So, not that I could kill him right now anyway, but don't want to fight him while he's in the sewers. So, I'm just going to buy a lot. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shield agents. Could buy Iron Man, or I could buy 2 of another card. I'm going to buy these 2 Iron Man, or Spider-Man. So those go in my discard. And then when you go to refill the HQ, refill HQ after recruiting a hero or a villain targeted triggered a KO, but instead of refilling the spot that they were removed from, place a new card in the rightmost spot of the HQ and slide all other cards to your left. So this goes to the left, and then we get Keen Senses and Team Player for Hawkeye. Then that'll be the end of my turn. I'm going to discard the Shield Trooper that I had and draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the lizard moves forward 2 actually, because then we draw 2 cards, right? When drawing from the villain card at the start of each round, draw 2 cards instead of 1. Yeah, so we have a Sentinel, and we have a Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero from their hand. I'm going to KO one of these. So the Master Strike doesn't go there. Where do we put them at? I guess they just get discarded. I'll put it over here just so that we know that there was a Master Strike, but then we just have 2. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to use my 3 Shield Troopers to fight the Lizard and defeat him. If you fight the Lizard in the sewer, each other player gains a wound, but nothing else. So he just gets discarded, or defeated rather. And then I have 2 buying power left. I'll buy... I'm going to buy this Keen Senses Wolverine. So then he moves over. This comes out. You know, did I reveal a card in the beginning? I don't think so, because this would have been discarded. And then that's the end of my turn. So now that I've decked out, we're going to reshuffle. Draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to reveal another Master Strike. Damn it. KO a hero from their hand. I'll KO this trooper, I guess. Then second card is a Sentinel. And then to remember to do this, at the start of the round, you'll be drawing 1 hero card to add to the HQ. The new hero card goes in the rightmost spot of the HQ and pushes everything to the left. We've got a Cyclops out. All right. So I keep not having enough cards in my hand. But I do have... I'm going to use my Wolverine and 2 Shield Troopers to fight the Sentinel. When I fight him, I have to KO one of my heroes. I'll KO that Shield Agent, but he is still defeated. I'm putting these over here. Then I just have 1 other Shield Trooper left that doesn't do anything. And I couldn't buy anything this turn because of everything else that happened. So Iron Man is gone. Well, first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reveal. Actually, I don't think I need that anymore. It's fairly common. Reveal this. So we have the Green Goblin and another Sentinel. Green Goblin has an ambush effect. Green Goblin captures a bystander. So we're going to need to take him out as quick as we can. Alright, so I'm going to reveal the top of my deck. If it costs 2 or less, I can draw it. It costs 0. Then I'm going to reveal the top of my deck. I'm going to put these in separate piles because this is attack and this is buying recruiting power. If it costs 2 or less, I can draw it. It costs 2 or less. Then I don't have enough to be able to fight anything, so that's just going to stay there. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With that 7, I kind of want to get the Optic Blast and the Team Player, but this requires me to discard a card from my hand to play it. And Team Player, I haven't bought any other Avengers, so it doesn't seem optimal. I'm going to buy the Frenzied Slashing, actually. So that way I can draw more cards, which I'm always a fan of. Those aren't mine. So then we have to draw for the villains. Let's do this first. So Dr. Octopus only has a fight effect. And then a Scheme Twist again. We're only at 2, so we're doing okay. And we get another Cyclops. So first, I'm going to play Keen Senses Wolverine. Follow that up with a Frenzied Slashing Wolverine. And because I played another of that symbol, let's see what that symbol is. It's the Instinct Heroes use savagery and quick reflexes to dominate combats. Some Instinct Heroes use superhuman senses to get an edge on their opponents. So his Instinct is allowing me to draw 2 cards. Then I'm going to play Spider-Man to reveal the top of my deck. And if it's 2 or less, I get to draw it. So then we have 3, 4, 5. Man, so close. We have 5 fighting power. I think with that 5 fighting power, I'm going to fight Doc Ock. Because his fight effect is when I draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, I draw 8 instead of 6. And he costs, or he's 4, and the other 2 are 3. I don't want to do that. So that's 1 recruiting power, 2, 3, 4, 5. With that 5, I'm going to buy the Keen Senses and the Optic Blast from Cyclops. So I can start doing more damage. That's my turn. Refill this. We got Covering Fire and another Keen Senses. Then I would draw 8 cards because of Doc Ock. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I drew my 8, refilled that. Next turn, we draw 2 villain cards. We've got the Hydra Kidnappers, which have a fight effect, and a Scheme Twist. So we're at 3 Scheme Twists. The game really wants me to lose. Then we lose a Hawkeye. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got Iron Man back out, saying, please buy me. I promise you I'll help. I'm going to play Greater Responsibility. Reveal the top of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, you get to draw it. Play Wolverine. Just let me draw a card. Play Frenzied Slashing Wolverine, which lets me draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Play Spider-Man, which lets me reveal the top of my deck, and if it's 2 or less, draw it. Now, I want to fight Green Goblin, so I'm at 2, 3, 4. I can use Cyclops and discard a Shield Trooper. So that gives me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that way I can, oh, why am I getting 8? Oh, I guess I could get more. That'd be 8. You know what? So instead of discarding that Shield Trooper, I would have discarded a Shield Agent. So that way I have 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to fight Green Goblin, who just gets destroyed and goes into my victory pile. And I believe when I defeat a villain, they squeeze in. Okay, no. That's just when I go to refill the line. So I fought him. And then I'm going to fight with my remaining this Sentinel, which the fight effect requires me to KO one of my heroes. I will KO a Shield Agent. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buying power. And I will get, I'm going to buy the Covering Fire for Hawkeye. And I am aware that I could spend 3 and buy Maria, which gives me 2 buying power, but don't want to do that yet. So, buying this Hawkeye, ending my turn. I didn't defeat anything that allows me to draw extras, so I'm only drawing 6 again this turn. When I bought a card, I have to refill this. That was my fault. We got, ooh, a Berserker Rage. Draw 3 cards, and if I played another one, you get, or no, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, so it starts off with 0 damage, but if I had played another instinct card, I would get +1 for each extra card that I've drawn this turn. So that can be really good if I have a lot of Wolverines. But I don't think I have enough buying power to get that anytime soon. And then, beginning of the turn, get rid of that. Draw a villain card. It's a bystander, so one of these kidnap it. Draw a villain card. It's a scheme twist, so we're at 4. We haven't gotten any escaped villains yet. We're doing good so far on that. I also need to fight, you know, Red Skull at some point. Man. The first time I'm not going to be able to play a Wolverine combo. That'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's what I'm going to do, as I just talked about it. So Cyclops doing a Optic Blast. I have to discard a card from my hand, discard a shield agent. And then Wolverine, who doesn't give me any benefit. And then 1, 2, 3 shield troopers, which puts me at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to fight Red Skull. And we reveal one of these 4. I'm going to take this one. Fight. Draw 2 cards, then draw another card for each Hydra villain in your victory pile. So that's good. I get 1, 2, and then Hydra villains in my victory pile. Come on, Hydra villains? Y'all couldn't have shown up earlier? Okay, so I just get the 2 at base. Which does allow me to, so I used all of my attack, but playing another Frenzied Slashing Wolverine lets me draw 2 cards and gives me 2 fight. Playing a Clean Slashes gives me another card to draw. Playing this lets me reveal the top of my deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. So that gives me 2, 3, 4. 4 attack. I'm going to attack the Hydra officer, or the Hydra villain. And his fight effect is I may gain a shield officer. So put that in my discard. And I also get the bystander that he was trying to kidnap. And I have 3 buying power. I need more buying power if I'm going to get this Wolverine. Because I would like to get him. He's a cool hero. So yeah, I'm gonna buy another Maria. Fun little side note. The first time I ever heard about this game was in Tabletop. Will Wheaton's online YouTube gaming thing that he did. 1, 2, 3. I think he played it with Markiplier or something like that, and some other random people that I can't remember off the top of my head. But obviously, Will Wheaton had a big influence on my life because I'm now doing what he did. And my wife and I both love Tabletop. I have a lot of the games from Tabletop. I've also thought about doing like a themed month or week or whatever where we play games from Tabletop just so that we can, you know, experience or kind of go through what he played through. But that's for another conversation. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. We lose Hawkeye. I've got at most 3 turns to get... Oh, there's the special Hawkeye. Whenever you defeat a villain or mastermind this turn, rescue 3 bystanders. Ooh, cool. I also do want to play this multiplayer because I like the aspect that you're working collaboratively together to try and make sure the mastermind doesn't get out. But then also there's a score you can get, so you can find out who did the best, like who really helped out the most. Kind of like Gandalf and Gimli. Of course there's a Master Strike. Each player KOs a hand, villain, hero from their hand. Well, I guess I'm going to get rid of the shield hero or agent. And then our second one is Master Strike. I promise you I shuffled these. I have to KO someone. I'm going to KO Spider-Man. He's helped me a lot, but the cards that I have in my hand, that's the only one I can get rid of. Well, luckily, no new heroes or villains. Sadly, lost a lot of cards in my hand. Alright, so that'll be 3 damage. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to play that, discard a card from my hand. Play that to reveal the top card of my deck and draw it. So then I have 3, 6, 7. I'm going to fight Red Skull again. This time I'm going to take the bottom one. The fight effect is get +4 buying power. That'd be great if I had more buying power. Man, that sucks. With 4 buying power, I can either go deep into Wolverine, knowing that I won't be able to get his Berserker Barrage, or Barrage. Wow, no, Berserker Rage, that's what I meant to say. Or get the Endless Invention Iron Man, because right now I don't have anything else to combo this Hawkeye with. So I'm going to do that. So I'll get this. And I just had this little piddly card in my hand. There's nothing to do with that. These all slide over. This comes up. I get to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And reveal 2 of the villain deck. So we've got the Lizard and a Bystander, which the Lizard captures. We're going to lose that. This is the last turn that I can buy the Berserker Rage. Oh, I like Hawkeye's quick draw. You get to draw a card. Okay. So I'm going to play Keen Senses Wolverine. Doesn't give me anything because it was the first card. Play Frenzied Slashing Wolverine. Gives me 2 cards to draw. Then I actually might be able to pull something off here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, so close. Can't even buy Hawkeyes if I wanted it. That's fine. With the 6, I'm going to get the healing factor and the quick draw. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With those 5, I will fight you know what? Since I just got the Wolverine card that gives me the ability to get rid of wounds, I know it might not come up ever, but I'm going to fight the Lizard, who, when I fight him, he gives me a wound if I fight him in the sewers. But I get to rescue the Bystander. So then draw my cards first. Let me replace this. There we go. So I have 2 cards to draw. Got to reshuffle. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reveal the top. Well, I lose Berserker Barrage. Oh, wow. So what I'm trying to say is Berserker Barrage from the old X-Men or Capcom versus Marvel. That's what I was trying to think of. Or Marvel versus Capcom, whatever the hell it was. But in there, Wolverine had Berserker Barrage. So that's what I keep thinking of. But I know it's Rage, so I keep saying Berserker Rage. Anyway. Then we get our first villain card. Second villain card. I will say I've done pretty good with not having anything escape. Hopefully that means that I'm playing well. but we'll find out. I know we have 2 more hits on Red Skull before we do our final showdown. Oh no, it's a wound. And it won't let me do anything this turn because I got it immediately. Alright. If a card tells you to KO one of your heroes, that can be a hero that you've already played this turn or a hero still in your hand. If you KO a hero that you've already played this turn, you still get to use the recruit points, attack, and special abilities. Okay. Then I'm not that upset about it. Alright, so I'm going to Shield Trooper, Wolverine, Shield Trooper, and I will fight Sentinel. I'll fight this one. The Sentinel makes me KO one of my heroes. I'm going to get rid of, because I need buying power more than I need attacking. I'm going to get rid of this Shield Trooper. Then, is there anything for 2 that is actually worthwhile? That would help. Although we're getting further in the game. Okay, so I'm not going to buy anything. Discard all those. Let me do this in the right order. Draw my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we get rid of that. Slide to the left. And then we reveal 2 villain cards. There's another Sentinel. Makes me wonder how well I shuffled. They've made it to the streets. We have to help the city as best as we can. All right. I am going to... Oh, sweet. So quick draw lets me draw a card. Get that right. Then, healing factor, which I didn't realize when I bought it, but I'm very happy to read it now, that I can KO a wound from my discard. Wow. So, KO that, which lets me draw a card. Then I will Frenzied Slashing, which lets me draw 2 cards. Great Responsibility, which lets me reveal the top of my deck if it costs 2. Oh, it's the first time it didn't happen, and I actually wanted that card. Then I'm gonna, so that's 2, 4, 5, 6. Seven. So that I can do an attack against Red Skull. I'll take this top one. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. KO 1, discard 1, and put 1 back on top of your deck. Damn. That one was mean. I thought they would all be good. So I have to reshuffle. Let me put these right here for right now. I did play the majority of my cards on that one turn. So I have to KO 1, discard 1, and then put the other one back on top. Then two, 4, 5. So all of this is done for right now. I'm going to play these 2, which one of them requires me to discard a card from my hand. I'll discard a shield agent. So then I have 6 fighting power. If I kill 2 sentinels, I have to KO 2 cards from my hand, and I don't want to do that. So what I might do is just kill 1 sentinel, KO a Maria Hill, and then kill the Hydra kidnappers so that I can get another Maria Hill back in my discard. And then that'll be my turn. Haven't had a lot of opportunities to buy stuff, but I also went heavy onto the fighting because I thought that'd be more important. But much like any deck building game, I'm realizing now it's like, hey, I needed to do kind of a mix of both. Not upset with how I played so far, but just reminders for myself for next time. So draw a card or hand of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. My deck is getting thin. Peak efficiency. So that's 4, 5, 6. Get rid of Spider-Man. And draw the top. It's Doc Ock. Draw the top. And it's a Sentinel. Okay. Play this to draw a card. Just not realize he doesn't actually give me anything except for the fact that I can draw a card, so I'll put him in the middle. I'll play Keen Senses Wolverine, which doesn't give me any benefit right now. Frenzy Slashing Wolverine, which gives me 2 cards to draw. 1, 2. Then I'm going to play Covering Fire for Hawkeye, which, because I played the Endless Invention Iron Man, allows me to have everyone draw a card or everyone discard a card. I'm going to draw a card. Then play Quick Draw to draw another card. So what am I looking at here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could kill Red Skull now and then, you know, see what happens with our final fight. Because I have to get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total in 6 cards. Based off of their attacking power and buying power. So that's 7 alone. 1, 2. Okay. Then I'm going to do Healing Factor Wolverine, which I don't need, or can't do as an effect. And then these 2 Shield Troopers to get 4. And then that Optic Blast. This is a busy turn. Discarding this. So, with this 4, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to kill or defeat Doc Ock. When I defeat him, I get to draw 8 cards at the end of the turn instead of 6. Then I'm going to do the Optic Blast to defeat this Sentinel, which requires me to KO someone. Then I'm going to do this 7 to hit Red Skull, which reveals fight, you get +3 attack. I guess with that then, I'll defeat another Sentinel, and I'll KO this Iron Man, and then I'll end my turn. Or not end my turn yet, because let me see how the actual wording of this is. Okay. So I was just checking the official variant for the showdown rules to make sure if the 8 cards that I should be able to draw from Doc Ock would still apply. Because in the Golden Solo rule set, it says you compare your 6 cards, so I just wanted to make sure. But from what I'm reading on there, it would still apply. So discard what I had, draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and then reshuffle. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with this hand of 8, we're trying to get 11 points total. So let's just see if we could do it. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we could do it. That wasn't even including, you know, the actual stuff I was supposed to do. So reveal the top card of my deck. That would go into my hand, which would go over here. Then draw a card, which is a Wolverine card. I don't have any wounds. I don't have any other heroes to match that up with. This lets me draw 2 other cards because I played another one. 1, 2. Pop that bad boy out to draw another card. 3. Then play a Cyclops and discard this from my hand. And then play this one for shits and giggles. So, our total score for our final showdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Against his 11, we beat him by 9 points. Red Skull has been defeated. The city has been saved. Everyone rejoices, as apparently Wolverine is much better than I thought he would be. So then moving into our final thoughts segment of the episode. Video. I want to say episode, but video would be actually more correct. I would give this game a... Just based off of the base game, I'm going to give it a 3.5. And reason being, I mean, it wasn't like easy. It wasn't like I just walked through things. But there wasn't a hard challenge, I would say, only because the villains only ever made it to the streets in the city. They never got to the bridge or beyond. There were a few like heavy hitter cards that I missed out on, but even cards that I had to KO from my hand, it's really just a mechanic for you to be able to get things out of your hand. Like, you know, especially these early level shield officers. It's like you don't need these people as the game goes on. So at first I was worried about having to KO stuff, but then as time went on, I liked being able to KO stuff because then I got rid of trash from my hand. So I would like to see more difficulty to the game, which I understand. I want to be, you know, transparent. When I read this, everyone said that the base game wasn't the best showing of this game. It really kind of picked up after you got the Dark City expansion. I also picked up. Like I said, I did my research. I wanted to make sure that, because everyone recommended getting this one. There was a couple other sets that they recommended getting, but the general consensus was this game gets better starting with the Dark City expansion, and then you can go from there. So my thought was I'm going to start with base game, Dark City, see how much I enjoy that, see how much other people enjoy it, you know, specifically Madi, since she's the one I play the games with the most. And then if we enjoy that, move forward and maybe get some more content. Not trying to go all crazy overboard like I did with Marvel Champions, because I have a lot of content for Marvel Champions, but don't have enough people to play it with right now. But yeah, so 3.5 just for the base game. I enjoy it. I'm probably going to try out some other combinations of villains and heroes. But until next time, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you thought that this was good. And come back next time for some more awesome content where Jared plays by himself. Is that how I want to end that? And come back next time for more awesome content where Jared plays games and Marvel Champions save the day. No, Marvel Champions is a different game. Marvel Legends save the day. Until next time. Bye.